So that was In Control working with Wolfgang Law on Ain't She Sweet. If you want to hear more of those two guys working together, you can check out more stuff from the Charleston EP, which is where that track is from. And if you want to hear individual stuff from both artists, they also have their own respective SoundCloud pages as well. Now, we only have time for 3 more tracks before the end of the show, but before I play those tracks, I just want to say thank you ever so much for checking out the show. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for persevering with me, despite the fact that the show couldn't go live today. I really, really appreciate it. If you're listening to my voice right now, you're making me smile, so thank you. Next up, we've got a track from Josh Wave, and it's called So Good. from Munich, Germany. That was Josh Wave with a fantastic tune called So Good. If you want to hear more from Josh Wave, then make sure you head over to his SoundCloud page. Next up, we've got a track from Phil Mack. Now, I've featured plenty of stuff from Phil Mack over the course of these shows, and for good reason. He makes fantastic music. Here's a track from him called Education.
You're an education in itself. Ra-da-da-da, there are romances in the glamour of your glances. Ra-da-da-da, you're an education.
London, that was Phil Mack with Education. And just like every single other artist I've played on today's show, you can find more stuff from Phil Mack on his SoundCloud page. I thoroughly recommend you go check out some more of his work. He's got some fantastic tunes on his SoundCloud. So the final track that I've got for you today could only really be the final track because once it kicks in so hard that anything else after this would just seem a little bit tame in comparison. So I had to close with this one today. This is Smokey Joe and the Kid with Slow Drag.
Anything wrong with the bill, Martin?